Hey everybody, Wonky Puppy here, bringing you a brand new Let's Play series through Stardew Valley, and I am so excited to be playing this game with you all. I actually have been playing this one for probably over a year now, and I have so many farms, and I've just had so much fun with this game. I just absolutely love it for just so many reasons. We don't have to get into that right now, but what I want to do is create a brand new farm, and this is going to be kind of a completionist run. We're going to try to get the greenhouse and the community center done as quickly as possible, and yeah, we'll get into that here in a minute. But I went ahead before the video and set up this new character. We're going to name him Wonky Puppy, of course, for Wolfie Farm, and favorite thing, they're tacos, because who doesn't love tacos? I love tacos. We're going to get a puppy, of course. And gave him green eyes because that's my real eye color, even though you can't see him behind the glasses. Yeah, I have glasses because I do wear glasses. Yeah, and I've got dark brown hair, and I'm wearing blue jeans, so yeah. And we are going to do the standard farm because it actually has the most farming space available to it. And that's really what we want to use. There are some perks to using the other ones, and I actually am kind of tempted to do the forest farm because it does make the community center a little bit easier. Actually, yeah, I think we're gonna go ahead and do the forest farm because I've never actually done the forest farm. It's one that I've been wanting to do, so I am gonna go ahead and do the forest farm. And with that said, let's get going. You know, I'm not going to skip the intro, just in case anybody watching hasn't seen it before, so if you have, feel free to skip forward. I'm just going to read through it really quickly. But yeah, this kind of sets the whole stage for what's going on in the game. Alright, and for my very special grandson, I want you to have this sealed envelope. Looks kind of like Santa. Oh, there you go. And here you go. No, don't open it yet. Have patience. Now, listen close. There will come a day when you feel crushed by the burden of modern life. ... And your bright spirit will fade before a growing emptiness. You know, starting on a positive note here. When that happens, my boy, you'll be ready for this gift. Now, let Grandpa rest. 20 years later. Alright, and looks like we are working for Jojo, who in this game is kind of the evil corporation. It's kind of a blend between Amazon, Coca-Cola, and Walmart is what this has become. There's a cowboy. Somebody died at their desk a second ago. And there we are in our really grungy, gross little cubicle with a camera pointed right at us, and we're about to have a little meltdown. I see the guy over there, the skeleton. He died on the job, looks like. Okay. Looks like we have finally hit our breaking point, and we are going to open this gift from Grandpa. Dear Wonky Puppy, if you're reading this, you must be in dire need of a change. The same thing happened to me long ago. I lost sight of what mattered most in life, real connections with other people and nature. So I dropped everything and moved to the place I truly belong. I've enclosed the deed to that place, my pride and joy, Wolfie Farm. It's located in Stardew Valley on the southern coast. It's the perfect place to start your new life. This was my most precious gift of all, and it's yours. I hope you'll honor the family name, my boy. Good luck. Love, Grandpa. P.S. If Lewis is still alive, say hi to the old guy for me, will ya? Alright, and starting back over. Alright, so yeah, our Grandpa left us a farm out in the middle of nowhere, this place called Stardew Valley. So we are headed out that way to check out the place that we inherited. Now remember, that was 20 years ago that he gave this to us, essentially, and nobody's been there in 20 years. So as you'll see when we get there, the place is a bit of a mess. It's a lot of work to get it up and running and going, which is that's kind of the charm of the game as well, is you can really just make it what you want. It's a lot of fun. All right. And getting off the bus, here's Robin. Hello, you must be Wonky Puppy. I'm Robin, the local carpenter. Of course. Mayor Lewis sent me here to fetch you and show you the way to your new home. He's there now, tidying things up for your arrival. The farm's right over here, if you'll follow me. Convenient. There it is. You see how just overgrown the place is? This is Wolfie Farm. What? And that's my first reaction to seeing the mess. What's the matter? Sure, it's a bit overgrown, but there's some good soil underneath that mess. With a little dedication, you'll have it cleaned up in no time. Well, thanks for the confidence. And here we are, your new home. There's Lewis. Ah, the new farmer. Welcome, I'm Lewis, mayor of Pelican Town. You know, everyone's been asking about you. It's not every day that somebody new moves in. It's quite a big deal. So, you're moving into your grandfather's old cottage. It's a good house. Very rustic. Rustic? That's one way to put it. Crusty might be a little more apt, though. Rude! Rude. Don't listen to her, Wonky Puppy. She's just trying to make you dissatisfied so you'll buy one of her house upgrades. What? Anyway, you must be tired from the long journey. You should get some rest. Tomorrow, you ought to explore the town a bit and introduce yourself. The townspeople would really appreciate that. Oh, I almost forgot. If you have anything to sell, just place it in this box here. I'll come by during the night to collect it. Well, good luck! Okay. So, the first thing we want to do on our first day is we need to start making money. Because really the way this game goes is you have to conserve your 3 resources, or really use your resources in a really thoughtful way. The first resource is your energy, which is the bar that you can see right there on the right. The other one is HP, which at this point in time really doesn't make a big deal. That becomes a bigger deal when you get to the harder levels of the mines later on. And the third resource is gold. And when you start out, just like any game like this, you are really constrained with your gold. Energy is also a big constraint at first. As you build up in the game, those two become less of an issue, for sure. Alright, you receive 15 Parsnip Seeds. Here's a little something to get you started. Mayor Lewis. Another thing with this game, you can read, or you can go to the TV every day and you can see the weather report. That'll tell you what the weather's going to be the next day, which can be really helpful in planning what you're going to do the next day. The fortune teller will tell you how your luck is. Luck is a factor in this game that impacts the rate of the drops of valuable items. So that kind of, and really it kind of impacts everything. So it impacts the fishing quality that you can get. It impacts the ores and the gems and all that you'll find when you go mining, all that stuff. So really you want to do those kind of things on good luck days, and on bad luck days maybe go like cut down trees and gather resources if you've got that kind of stuff to do. So that'll let you know really what to do. Living off the land, those are that's just really telling you about the game. I know a lot about the game, so we're probably not going to be using those. But here we go. Welcome to Kozu 5, your #1 source for weather, news, and entertainment. And now, the weather forecast for tomorrow. It's going to be a beautiful sunny day tomorrow. Okay, and the fortune teller. Ooh, I see a glimmer within my scrying orb. A shard of knowledge from the future. The spirits are very displeased today. They will do their best to make your life difficult. Okay, so that's the worst luck. That is the worst case scenario for luck, when you get that. But that's fine, because we have a lot of work to do in just getting the farm to the point where we're starting to make a little bit of money. I'm going to leave that grass for now, because I don't know if I'm going to need to clear this spot or not. I assume I will. But for now, we'll just go ahead and leave it until I know. I am going to clear this patch. Yeah, I'm just gonna clear this now that I think about it. So when you're swinging your scythe, that doesn't really take any energy. It actually doesn't take any energy at all. But you want to be careful with the swinging your pickaxe and your axe and your hoe, because those will all consume energy. And if you run out of energy, then you can barely walk. And the following day, after you finally get home, you will have half of your energy depleted for the next day. So it's just kind of a vicious cycle. You really want to avoid it. You want to definitely pay good attention to your energy level. So I'm going to first thing get these 15 parsnip seeds in the ground. And then I am going to head over to... Actually, I'm going to cut down a couple of trees and get enough wood to make a chest so I can get some of this stuff off of me, so that when I'm walking around, I don't run out of inventory space. Because at the moment, I'm not going to be able to afford a backpack to increase my inventory, and I don't want to get into a position where I see something valuable, like a forageable item, and I'm not able to pick it up, because everything is just so important at the beginning of the game. Alright, let me go ahead and chop down a tree and see how much wood that gives me. And it takes so many hits as well when you're first starting out. Like, as you progress in the game, you gain proficiency in your different tools, which means that you consume less energy every time you swing. You can also upgrade your tools later on so that it takes fewer swings to accomplish things. So by the end of the game, you can take down these trees, and it's like nothing at all to do that for you. So it's a little bit of a grind initially trying to get this going, but it is really important as well. And I do want to make sure I can get a chest made today. So maybe I just chop the top of this tree. My energy is... I'll go ahead and finish it off. I think it's only like 4 more chops. Yep, okay, cool. Okay, so now I've got enough wood to make a chest. It takes 50 wood for a chest, and I'm just going to plunk this down right here for now. This probably won't be where I keep all my chests later on, but for now this works fine. I am going to go ahead and plant these 2 mixed seeds as well. This is going to help me start getting my money train going, which is very, very important early on in the game. And the most valuable crop that you can grow in spring is the strawberries, but you can only buy them during the strawberry festival. So what I want to do is... Okay, so those little things that I just hoed up are worms. You can hoe those up, and sometimes you'll get a lost book, which goes to the library's collection. There's a whole bunch of books that you have to find, and they just go straight to the library as soon as you get them. They don't take up an inventory slot, which is nice. Sometimes you can also get artifacts, and artifacts are things that you can donate to the museum. Part of the Completionist farm is going to be completing that museum collection, so I definitely want to hoe these up every time I see them. But most of the time when you hoe those up, you just get like clay or stones or just something you don't really care about. But this time we found a lost book, so it's nice. Okay, so you found a lost book. The library's collection has been expanded. Nice. All right, and these are forageable items. So we got a couple of daffodils here and a leek. There's another daffodil right up here. I'm gonna go ahead and grab that. And I'm gonna go ahead and keep the first ones of these that I find, because later on we will see the community center, and when we see that, we will have to put in one of each forageable item from the summer. Here's the calendar. The calendar really shows you when people's birthdays are, and it shows you when different events are. For each season is 28 days, and each season has 2 festivals. So this first one on the 13th is obviously 13 days away, and that's where I can buy the strawberry seeds. So what I want to do is I want to get as much money as I can before building up to the 13th, and have like nothing growing, all of my money available to buy as many strawberry seeds as I can, because that'll give me a really nice harvest by the end of spring going into summer. The other thing that I want to do is I want to try to give people gifts they love on their birthday as often as possible, because that just gives you so many more relationship points than you get otherwise. and it's really worthwhile. Part of the Completionist farm is going to be getting all the achievements, and to get all the achievements, you have to get a lot of relationships built up. So I'm definitely going to be looking at that. All right, let's take a look at how long each one of these takes to grow. So the trellis ones, I'm not super interested in. I'm going to get one because I think I need it for the community center. This is 12 days. That's a little too long to be able to harvest for the egg festival. This is 6 days. Not bad. Tulip bowl. Let's see. 6 days again. That's 70. That's 50. Should be about the same. And Jesse, 7 days. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a bunch of potatoes. That will serve us well. Okay, first I'm going to sell these 2 daffodils. Oh, I sold 3 daffodils accidentally. Oh well. I'll find another daffodil pretty easily. Let's get a bunch of potato seeds. As many as we can buy. 11. And we'll also get 2 parsnip seeds. That'll take our gold all the way down to 0. Yeah, I need to introduce myself to everybody. That's another one of the quests that I need to fulfill. So let's... Hey, it's Mr. Wonky Puppy, the new farmer. I'm Pierre, owner of the local general store. If you're looking for seeds, my shop is the place to go. I'll also buy produce from me for a good price. Neato. And we talked to her, but I missed it. Marnie. Mayor Lewis just told me Mayor Lewis told me you just arrived. I'm Marnie. Hey, Marnie. I sell livestock and animal care products at my ranch. You should swing by sometime. I will be swinging by Marnie's place a fair amount. Let's see if there's anybody else here we can introduce ourselves to. Just to start working on that. There is. I think this is Caroline, right? Maybe? Caroline? You gonna talk to me? Talk to me, Caroline. Oh, there she is. Hello! You must be Wonky Puppy, the new farmer. I'm Caroline. My husband runs the general store here, and have you met my daughter Abigail? She's the pale one with the purple hair. We do have a quest menu as well. That's the way that exclamation point is pulsating at me. So the first thing is introduction. So we have already talked to 6 out of 28 people. We do need to get more. And getting started, we need to cultivate and harvest a parsnip. So we've already got those on the ground, so we're well on the way fulfilling that quest as well. Just perfect. As you complete quests, you'll get various items, usually some amount of gold for completing them. You get items in the mail, as well as they are posted on the bulletin board right there on Pierre's. Here's Leia. Hello, it's nice to meet you. That's all she has to say. You picked a good time to move here. The spring is lovely. The spring is lovely. Okay, we got a little bit of time. We can walk around and meet some people. Here's Alex. Oh, hey, you're the new guy. Cool, huh? Something like that. Right here's the old folks couple. George. It's irritating to have to meet all these new people, huh? My name's George, by the way. Now buzz off. Here's Evelyn. Why, hello, and welcome to our little community, dear. You can call me Granny if you like. She's such a sweetheart. That's everybody that lives here, though. Oh, here's some more wormy worms. Got some clay. Penny. Hi. Talkative. Oh, did you want something? Yeah, she, not super talkative today, I guess. Here's Gus, the saloon keep. Well, hello there, I'm Gus, chef and owner of the Star Drop Saloon. Hi there, Wonky Puppy, I'm glad to see you. You're always welcome here. Cool. So we met him. Let's see who else is around town. And here's some more worms. We got a little bit of copper ore. That's always good. Here's another daffodil. I think I called them dandelions earlier. They're daffodils. Let's peek in and see if there's anybody in the library. This is Gus. You can't actually, Gunther. You can't actually meet Gunther. He's like this weird dude that never leaves this spot. But, yeah, he runs the museum library, and he gives you a lot of good stuff as you donate stuff to the museum. It doesn't seem like you have anything to donate to the museum. Better get out of here and do some treasure hunting, huh? Oh yeah, his first like introduction cutscene you can't do until you actually have an artifact to give him. Okay, that's all he cares about is what you can give him. Another tip for this game is to dig in the trash can, especially in the early days. You can get a lot of very useful items, especially energy replenishing items, which can be definitely awesome to get in the early stages when you run out of energy frequently. Hi, I'm Clint. I'm the town blacksmith. If you ever need an upgrade to upgrade your tool, I'm your guy. Nice. Okay. And let's go see if we can get anybody else while we are making our way around the town. See, I don't know if anybody will be down here today, but let's find out. Wonder if we can get inside Sebastian's or Elliot's cabin. It's locked. Only Elliot's friends can enter uninvited. Well, okay. Looks like there's not anybody down here at the moment. I don't think that Willie's shop is open yet, but we can give it a shot. Gone fishing. I'll be back tomorrow. Yep, you can't meet Gus today. Oh, look, there's Elliot. He came out of his cabin. Hello, Elliot. Ah, the new farmer we've all been expecting. And whose arrival has sparked many a conversation. I'm Elliot. I live in the little cabin by the beach. It's a pleasure to meet you. All right, that's all he has to say. Let's see if we can flag down anybody else. I forget who lives here. Okay. It's Emily and Haley. Oh, I can read it on your face. You're going to love it here in Pelican Town. If you're ever looking for something to do in the evening, stop by the salon. The saloon, that's where I work. Is that all you have to say? That's all you have to say to me? It is all she has to say to me. Can we get in here? Nope. Okay, there's nobody else in here at the moment that I can get to. Haley might be in her bedroom, but I can't get in there. Let's see. Nobody in here. Let's head out this way. We already talked to Leah. We already talked to Marnie. This is where Leah lives, right here. Marnie lives. This is Marnie's ranch where she sells all the animal stuff. It's up here. But two people live with her, so we can see if they're home. Yep, here's one. Jazz. She just says hi, kind of in an awkward way. This is Shane's bedroom, but he's not there. He's not here at all. Don't know where he is. Looks like we still got a little bit of time before the night sets in. So what I'm going to do is just walk around this forest and do a little bit of foraging. We found some wild horseradish. We can't... Actually, I'm going to go dump off all this stuff from the chest because I was silly and I left all of my tools on me as I headed out. Like, there's no reason to walk around with my watering can. Like the axe and the pickaxe and all that can be useful, but I probably didn't need to bring them either. And then instead of walking around and forage, no, I am gonna go forage. It's important to go forage for a few different reasons. First, building up your foraging skill, and also there's one there, and I'm gonna sell the other one, and building up your foraging skill as well as getting energy replenishing resources and things that you can sell. So those are both very important, especially in the early game. So I am gonna do those. I am gonna do those things. I am going to put away my axe and pickaxe. I won't be able to chop down any trees or stumps or anything, and I won't be able to get any rocks. But I'll keep my scythe, and yeah, that'll be good. Let's go ahead and plant this stuff that I got. So I got 1 to 13 things. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Nice, and it is a perfect rectangle. That would have really bothered me if it wasn't, so I'm glad it was. There's that, those 2 parsnips, and let's get all of these potatoes planted. super quick, and then we will water them. Later on in the game, we will be able to use like fertilizer to get higher quality crops, and we'll want to do that as much as possible for a couple of reasons. First, because the quality crops sell for a much higher price, and there is also in the community center, which we unlock later, there is a quality crops bundle where we need to donate gold quality crops. All right, my energy is getting really low. It's got only 14 energy left, so it's probably going to be a good thing that I don't take my axe or pickaxe, because that could get me into a tricky situation. I am going to take the scythe and the hoe. Taking the hoe just in case we see some worms, because I do need to get a lot of artifacts, and don't want to miss out on any potential there. Yeah, I'm going to use mostly my scythe for getting around. If I get to a place where I'm kind of trapped, I'm just going to have to backtrack and figure out a way through. But we know that there is a walkable path. So no excuses there. I'll just have to keep working my way through and figure out how to get through if I get myself boxed in anywhere. But I am going to keep chopping all these down because they will regrow next season. And I'm going to try to get just a bunch of mixed seeds, so I can get those planted, and it's a way to get some additional crops in the ground when you really don't have any money to buy any additional seeds. So that can be really handy in the early part of the game. They become really useless really fast though, because you really quickly get to a point where you can buy as many seeds as you need for a season. You have to manage the size of your farm initially, because we won't have things to do watering like sprinklers, or we won't have Jumino huts to pick our crops. So the farm has to stay to a manageable level where you can still water the entire thing every day and get done what you need to get done in the day without spending your entire day watering and then not having any energy to do anything else. So you have to kind of manage down the size of your farm to something that is reasonable for you to be able to handle. That is, of course, until you get sprinklers. Once you get sprinklers, then you can build your farm as big as you want to, really. Looks like it is getting dark now, so it might be a little bit hard to see. Eventually, I will be able to find a glow ring, which will give us a nice little glow all around our character, so that we can see what we're doing, and we can clearly see the character, which will be nice. For now, I'm just gonna meander back on up here and try to get a few more mixed seeds, maybe, on my way. I can't really see very well, and I'm sure this is making for a pretty crappy video experience as well. So yeah, I'm just gonna head back up to the farm now. It is getting super dark. We only got one mixed seed. Not the best, but not the worst. We should have... Yeah, we've got enough energy to get that in the ground tonight, so that's good. We'll do that right quick, and then we will go straight to bed. Let me through. There we go. Can I get one more? Nope. Alright, so this is gonna bother me now, but yeah, we'll have just this weird little outset here. In that area I went down at the bottom of the forest had these spring onions. Those spring onions obviously only grow during the spring, and they're a little handy source of extra energy. They really don't sell for anything, so they're not really worth selling, but I'm going to keep them on me for energy replenishment as I need it, because we will definitely get to a point where we need energy. We need more energy than we got. And let's turn on our fireplace just for a nice little cozy glow. All right, and yeah, it's 11 o'clock. I'm going to go ahead and sleep for the night. You want to go to sleep for the night? Yes. All right, well, that was our first day in Stardew Valley. Let's see if we got anything. We got 50 gold from that horseradish that we sold. Yeah, it was just the one horseradish that we got in the bin. Yeah, so not bad. I'm going to go ahead and end the video here, and we'll pick it back up on day 2 of spring. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. If you liked the video, please leave me a like and let me know. Comment down below with what you want to see in this series. If you want me to do anything differently, or if you want me to do something very specific in this completionist farm, let me know. I'm not entirely sure exactly what I'm going to put on the list for completionist, but we're just gonna keep going until I feel like it's done. Yeah, and don't forget to subscribe as well to keep up to date with everything that's going and get notified as I post more videos in our completionist farm. And yeah, until next time, take care. Talk to you guys later. Bye.